Mike from your Pet Supply, and today we're talking about functional treats, and I didn't know you could use those two words in the same sentence.
Yeah, so we love giving our pets treats.
For
it makes us
sure.
feel good, but sometimes our pets have issues that we need to address, and what's great about that is there's options in the treat aisle that will address those issues.
Okay, the first one that I would think off the top of my head is Zen can have a little bit of bad breath.
All right, well, we've got something for Zen.
What?
So Old Mother Hubbard's always made a really great biscuit, the Fresh
Oh.
Breath biscuit. It has mint and parsley added to it.
Really?
It's something that, like, given on a consistent basis will definitely help. I mean, more so like with something like that, you'll notice it right away, but if you do it all the time, it may help offset the issues with the breath.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what other functional treats do you have?
So
Now I'm
sometimes,
intrigued.
like, I'm not going to load you up with a ton, but doing a fish treat, think about that. The omega fatty acids that are in fish and the fish oils really help with skin and coat.
Okay.
So if the dog's coat doesn't look great or dry,
sure.
or the skin's dry, doing a fish treat is ideal.
Okay.
So that's a good one. A lot of dogs have allergies, so there's definitely some great exotic protein treats. Like this one happens to be goat, there's kangaroo,
Really?
there's rabbit treats, so we can find something that's a single source protein
Okay.
that actually will help to complement the diet that the dog may be on if it happens to be on a very restricted diet.
Now, the skeptic in me is wondering, how efficient are they? How much do they work?
So they do, as long as you are consistent with them.
Okay.
In a treat form in a very small amount, it's not going to be
Right.
super effective.
Right.
But if you're doing these continuously, now again, keep in mind they are treats, so you're not going to be giving
That
the
was
dog
gonna
treats
be
all day long.
My next question.
But it will complement a really good diet.
Okay.
As long as you're feeding a good diet, it's just like with us. It's better if we snack on like carrots, right?
Sure.
Because it's going to complement a healthier diet.
But I want the cookie.
Right. But the dog won't know the difference. The dog will just
Sure.
be happy to get something.
For
So
sure.
we want to make sure if we're giving them something, we're giving them something healthy, something that's going to benefit them.
Now, I know that the amount of treats you're going to give your dog really depends on its size. Roughly, is there any way to gauge?
It's not just dependent on size, which is correct, but it's also dependent on activity level as well.
Okay.
So if you have a dog it's very sedentary, it's not very active, you don't want to give a ton of treats. And that's where you might want to just give your dog a carrot, and that might be better. But if the dog is super active, very young and energetic, then you can do two, three treats a few times a day, and that's okay.
The only thing Zen about my Zen is his name. He's active all day long.
Well, that's good. So you can feel good about giving treats
For
and
sure.
really okay.
And I think I'm going to take the Fresh Breath one.
Fresh Breath's good, and they're really like to add, like there's some for hip and joint health. These hip bones use tart cherry extract, actually from the Leelanau Peninsula up north.
Okay.
There's also treats that help with digestion, that help with dogs or cats that may be overweight.
So we have to spend a little bit more time in the treat aisle.
Yeah, and then you can come talk to us, and we can help guide you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.